Look, America isn't a democracy. It's not majority rule. This is a country ruled by the people who want power more than other people want power. That's America. That's the way it's always been. In America, power goes to the people who want it the most and to the people who know exactly what they want to do with their power. Now, America used to be ruled by the 1%. Now it's ruled by the top 1% of the 1%. And why is that? Because the top 1% of the 1% wants it more than everyone else. They want it more. They want it more than you want: free health care, free tuition at public universities, a livable wage, and an end to permanent war. They want their power and money more than you want these things. They want money and they want power, and they want it more than everyone else, and they know exactly how to get it. They invent propaganda machines like Fox News or AM Talk Radio, along with all those think tanks. And of course, they keep a Republican Party going that couldn't care less what the American people think, because the Republicans can gerrymander, voter suppress, and steal their way into elective office. And when these people, and I'm using the term people generously, when they have their power, they know how to keep it by using it. They destroy unions, drill our oceans for oil. They open up public lands for mining. They sell weapons to autocrats, subsidize fossil fuel companies, give tax breaks to themselves, and strangle the 99% social safety net to create a desperate workforce that will take whatever crumbs the 5 richest families are throwing at them. They know what they're doing because they know what they want. They know exactly what they want: more power, more money. And they will win every time. And things will continue to get worse in America unless we, the people, play the same exact game. Because in America, money and power trumps everything else. You want kindness? Tough. The people with all the money and power stole that from you. You want a quiet life with just enough? The people with money and power have commodified quiet. They have commodified just enough. Now you have to spend a fortune on the simple things that make life worth living. It now costs a lot of money not to care about money. You want a roof over your head? Remember when just having a roof over your head was a given? Remember that? Washington, like America, is money and power, and Bernie Sanders gets that. Katie Porter gets that. Elizabeth Warren gets that. And here in America, money and power is now a zero-sum game. It's a zero-sum game. In other words, when the richest 1% of the richest 1% take power, they take all of it. They take all the money from us. And we need to play the same game and take it all back. Yes, there is plenty of money and power to go around for everyone. Yes, if we all shared the wealth and power, everyone in this country would be taken care of. We're fighting a deadly, psychotic, sociopathic enemy, the richest of the rich, and they want it all. They want all of it. They've turned it into a zero-sum game, so we have to fight a zero-sum game too, because they're going to win. They want it all. They're coming for our libraries, our parks, our playgrounds, our public schools, our air, our water. They want to take everything away that we own and then sell it back to us. You have to fight these people. You can't coexist with billionaires peacefully. Fight them peacefully, politically. Because you cannot coexist with billionaires. Either we eradicate the billionaires or they eradicate us. It's that simple. It is a fight for our survival. You can call it whatever you want. Socialism, democracy, social democracy, democratic socialism. I call it patriotism. Love of country, which means love your neighbor, making sure that everyone has a say in how our taxes get spent. Participatory budgeting. America is insane. It is insane, and it is getting worse. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. We keep thinking, when does the fever break? It doesn't. The fever is the point. When I watch Fox News, I used to think, I can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Now it's like, yeah, I get it. This is the whole point of it. After a mass shooting, Ted Cruz says we need more guns. That used to be insane. After January 6th, the official Republican statement after January 6th was, quote unquote, January 6th was legitimate political discourse. That is the official policy of the Republican Party, that January 6th was legitimate political discourse. This is psychosis. And when you're dealing with this level of depravity, this insanity, there's no bottom. It's bottomless. Republicans will not get better. They will just get worse and worse and worse. And it will continue to get worse because they are a cancer. Billionaires are a cancer, and they spread their cancer through places like Fox News. And I'm not putting it all on Fox News. They're the think tanks like Heritage, Cato, American Enterprise, the Federalist Society that provide a phony intellectual undergirding to all this fascism. In fact, Fox News is the least of it. It's useful because at least Fox has something resembling transparency. It's out in the open. You can watch it and see what the mind meld is. But, with or without Fox News, with or without Rupert Murdoch, the richest 1% of the richest 1% are going to continue to foist their insanity upon us until we take it from them. Money and power. We have to take their money and power. My advice, don't argue with these people, because would you argue with a rabid dog? What do you do with a rabid dog? You protect yourself from it and then send it to a farm. Send it to a farm. That's how we have to treat Republicans, people who watch Fox News, Rupert Murdoch. Take it from him. He's not even an American citizen, Rupert Murdoch. He bought his American citizenship. The guy who's screaming about immigrants, creates an entire network trashing immigrants, is an immigrant. Don't fight. Don't fight. Do what Dominion is doing. Sue. Take their money and their power. Meanwhile, Rupert Murdoch could testify next week in this trial. He's in his 90s and has recently suffered a broken back, seizures, 2 bouts of pneumonia, long COVID, atrial fibrillation, and a torn Achilles tendon. And that's sad because considering the damage he's done to America, one would wish his ailments were far worse. Rupert's 2-week engagement to Anne Leslie Smith, a dental hygienist, was broken off suddenly last week. Well, you know what they say, Rupert. Unlucky in love, lucky in dropping dead soon. It was a rape factory. Fox News under Roger Ailes was a rape factory.